We're doing a little quick brow tutorial. It's gonna be quick, okay? I'm not giving away all my secrets because I'm gonna film that for YouTube. But I just got these and they're so bomb. These are the NYX, I believe they're new, but they're the Brow Tint Pen. I already did this brow, I just haven't put my soap on it yet. Honestly, what the heck? Why is this so amazing? Also, my washing machine wanted to make a little appearance. She's singing her greatest hits right now. So I just want to show you, I'm going to use two colors. I'm going to use brunette, but we're going to start with the shade Ash Brown first. It's a lot lighter, and what I'll do is I kind of just brush up my brows, just brush up these bad boys. I want to brush them in the way they grow, so I don't want to brush these up. I want to kind of brush these this way. And then from there, I'm going to zoom you guys in. See these little missing areas? I'm just going to flick some hair in there. This is the first step I do, because it kind of just gives me a guideline on where else I need to fill. And I really don't like to do, I'm going to give you guys a tip. I don't like to do brow pins on the top of the brow. Even from my experience, you just kind of see little flicks of makeup. So it doesn't ever look that natural. So what I'm going to continue to do is just kind of build this up. Did I grab the right one? I feel like this one's, okay, yeah. Okay, so for the top part of my brow, I like to use a brow pencil. This one's from Shiseido. It's my current favorite, but you guys can just use whatever you have. I just feel that a brow pencil is just a little bit softer, and I want you guys to know that I'm doing such a light touch when I'm filling in this top part. I'm even kind of knocking it down a little just so we can see, and I don't want to take it out of the outline of where my hair naturally grows, because once we brush it up, we want to be able to hide that line so you can see all that fluff. Now, if you see some serious bald patches, it's probably best to lay down just a touch of the brow pencil, a little bit more than the brow pen. It's just going to add a little bit more depth. I'm using the lightest strokes. I also want to remind you, the farther back you hold something, you're actually going to have more control and a lighter touch. So hold your brow pencils pretty far back. So now we're going to grab another one of the NYX pens. This is in the shade brunette. This is going to be darker, and this is just going to create more depth, because you have to really look at your brow hair, and you'll realize that your brow hair sometimes has two different colors in it. I got 3 fingers. There he goes. So I'm just kind of adding more dimension, and it's just going to make it look more realistic. And remember, it's best to just not bring the brow pen up this way. It really looks a little bit more natural in pictures, but in day-to-day life, it looks like you've just drawn little marker strokes on your brow. It's not cute. I am guilty. So just continue to just kind of pull this through anywhere you see really sparse areas. Honestly, I've used a lot of brow pens, but this is the most fine tip I've ever used on one. This is most certainly going to be my new favorite. So A+, NYX, A+. One more little tip. I should be filming this for YouTube. I'm just going to take a little bit of translucent powder, any translucent powder. This one was just closest to me, and I'm talking the smallest amount of powder across the brow. This is actually going to help the soap really grab on to the brow, and it's going to make them extra fluffy. So just kind of tap a little bit of translucent powder on them. And then I swear, you guys, all this is clear soap from Whole Foods. That's all it is. I just put that on a spoolie, and then I just brush them through. I kind of just brush them upwards, and I'll leave these up through here, and then I'll just kind of take the spoolie and just kind of bring them down, make sure that they're not too floofy. We don't want them floofy all the way across. Well, I don't. That's not my vibe. There we go. Brows are done. Brows are done. I'm going to make today's tutorial short because this is already going to be a lot of slides, and I feel like you guys are going to go back and watch this over and over again, because y'all are always thinking that my brows are microbladed, and obviously they are not. They're naked without all of this technique. Oh, and I'm getting a ton of questions about the new Anastasia Brow Freeze. I am on her PR, such a blessing, and I will be getting it tomorrow. I just checked the shipping update. It'll be here tomorrow. We're going to try that out. Stay tuned. I'm going to do something really simple but really fun. I'm actually going to grab this shake primer because I kind of want the rest of all of this to be bare. So this is the KVD shake primer. I'm going to do 3 drops here on my Anissa eye treatment brush. And I'm just kind of going to map out just like a shadowing. You kind of can't see what you're doing, and that's okay because we can have it a little messy. I'm also going to apply it through here just kind of, you see how I relax my eye? I want it to come right out of that. So just imagine that you're just kind of drawing a line above where your eye naturally folds. So we kind of have like an invisible shadowing at the moment. It's gonna be cool. All right, let's find an eyeshadow to go on top of this bad boy. I want something shimmery. I want something colorful. Let me find it. It speaks to me. So we'll kind of line this outer part with this, and this shake primer is just going to grab it. The brush I'm using is a prototype. I can't talk, don't y'all judge me. Look at this. But if you use a MAC 228S, it's going to be very similar. You'll notice that it just picks up these shimmers like the most incredible thing that's ever. Oh my goodness. Woo! My eyeshadow's in X Games mode. Please, someone take TikTok away from me. So now, towards the inner part, I'm just going to soften this line a little bit. And we're going to find another color. I'm going to soften it from about here over this way. I want to leave this part a little more defined. Goodness, that's gorgeous. So now I'm going to grab this little guy from Sormay's Cosmetics. This is the cleanup part. I love it. And I'm just kind of going to shape. And since we don't have anything up top, if you want to kind of clean up here as well, you can. I'm really just going to focus on here. When I relax my eye, I want you to be able to see the blue from here over, but I don't want to see it from here over. We're just going to put the rest of the shimmer kind of through here. I need a pointer. All right, so now I'm going to grab this Stila. This is one of the duos. It's in the shade Blue Jean, and I'm just grabbing the glitter side. I love the idea of this being see-through, but with this gorgeous blue glittery wonderfulness. My adjectives have ran away because I'm too excited about the glitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it through here and connect it into that teal color. Also, I like it because it's not going to overwhelm and it's not going to come out here. We don't want it to come out there. We want it to be very contained. All right, let's do some liner. Just really follow this. Don't take it out of there. But I think it'll be pretty if we ground it with some black. Am I even in frame? What is even happening? Who am I? Oh yeah. I also love this one as well. I think this is one of my faves. This one and the Mario, but this one's from Maybelline. Perfect. So I'm loving this ombre eyeshadow. This is so cool. And if you wanted it to be less graphic, honestly, you could just grab a warm brown eyeshadow and just kind of buff it right through here right now. It would take that graphic effect away, but honestly, this is so cool. And I want to do an unexpected inner corner. I feel like 2021 is about the unexpected inner corner, a different color, something wild. All right, my favorite glue, my velour lashes. It's basically a liner and a lash glue in one. I already laid it down. It's gonna bring it out that way. And then I'm gonna grab these lashes here from MOTD. I'm not gonna grab them like a wild woman though. There we go. Ooh, these are pretty. And then that glue is almost instantly dry, so it just grabs them. It was really that easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab that Shine Control primer from Makeup Forever. And I'm just gonna put this right through the center. And then I'm gonna grab my spot treatment brush. And I'm gonna work it in. I'm using this spot treatment brush because again, it's basically spot treatment. And I really wanna focus this in certain areas. I wouldn't want this underneath my eyes, nor would I want this on the high points of my face. So this tiny little brush just lets me pinpoint that. Honestly, I'm so impressed by this primer. This is gonna be my new favorite mattifying. And I always feel like I get so shiny right here. So I'm just gonna put a little extra right there. I love it. I'm also gonna use a little bit of my Smith & Co. Untouched Skin Brightening Primer, but I'm gonna focus this one to the outer perimeter and a little underneath my eye. We're not gonna place this where we put our mattifying primer. So just kind of work this in, and I'm using my little baby Anissa All Over Care brush for this. Okay, this is absolutely gorgeous. I did mix two shades because they sent two shades, so I thought I would use them. This is, I believe this is new from Armani. This is the Neo Nude True to Skin Natural Glow Foundation. I mixed 4 and 4.25. I have my little mixture here. I'm just gonna place it. And it did kind of startle me because it went on a little bit yellow and I was like, you should have heard me. It's exactly what it sounded like. And then I just started to work it in and it adjusted. And it's so sheer, but it's very blurring. And I think it's gonna be perfect for this look. because I don't want to have too much on my skin with this look. That is just so gorgeous. And then if you want to build it up a little bit more, you can. So I'm just going to place it there and just continue to press it in with my Anisa Pinnacle foundation brush. Let's see how this stuff wears, because I'm pretty impressed with how it looks already. Alrighty, we're doing this Armani. You guys know I've loved this concealer. They sent this one over, but I had already bought some. But they sent over the shade 3.7, yes, 3.75. We gotta double check that. And I like this one. Since I didn't do too heavy or dark of eyeshadows today, I'm not gonna worry about color correcting. Just gonna press this in, sides of the nose. And then you do connect the two concealers. We just kind of leave a little less right here. Okay, before we set, I'm going to grab my Balm Contour here from Danessa Myricks. You guys can obviously tell I am addicted to this. I'm using my Anisa Buffing Bronzer brush. And I want you to notice that I kind of went a little bit above my cheekbone, and I'm also just going to press it through here. You guys know the normal spots. It's around my hairline. I actually don't do around here. Since I have a widow's peak, I don't worry about bringing that down any further. Okay, another blush that I am loving. This one's like a souffle. Look at that texture. So this is the Shiseido Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush. I scooped some out. I have it here. I'm just going to tap it kind of in this area. That should be enough. And I'm actually loving the Rare Beauty brush here to tap in cream blushes. So it's going to look wild. And we're just going to continue to tap this in through this area, something a little different. If you're not comfortable and you're like, whoa, where are we at? Just grab your foundation brush and tap that back in. But I kind of liked it there, so I'm going to put it back a little bit more. I'm going to do my one size powder today, even that out on the back of my hand with my puff here. Work that in. Now that we have all of our creams on, we can start to set. And I really take the most time and really press it underneath my eye. So we're doing Blue Bottom Lash Mascara because we're wild. And this is just so pretty and such a fun way to incorporate a pop of color. Say you wanted to do a neutral eye, pop this on your bottom lashes. Boom, spice levels are high. This one's from Shiseido if I didn't mention it, and I'm loving these. So we're gonna do a pink inner corner. It's gonna have a little bit of flip, another Carla Cosmetics pigment. Something different. It's gonna look a little gold even. It just depends on where you're at, but it's just kind of different. And I feel like this is gonna be a really fun trend, a really fun way to kind of just reinvent your eye makeup without having to do too much. Just an unexpected inner corner. Hey, I think I got all those TikTok NYX lipsticks. Is this the TikTok stuff? I believe it is. To be quite honest, when I'm on TikTok, I'm normally looking for cat videos and not makeup videos, but I think I remember this, the Shine Loud. I remember Michaela was wearing it. I love her. Michaela, how the heck do we put this on? So I think it's this side first. I could go check, but let me tell y'all, I gotta go to the grocery store and I got no daggone time. Okay, this is so smooth. Love the color too. And I also love the applicator because I don't even have to go get a lip liner. Alright, we got precision. How long do we wait? I know we probably let it dry. It feels like we're gonna let it dry. Let's let it dry a minute. That sounds good to me. Okay, so I just put the top coat on and it just made it feel like there's nothing on my lips. I've never felt anything like this. It feels like I'm literally not wearing any kind of lipstick. What is this? What is this angle? Alright guys, we're done. This turned out pretty spicy. I actually have to go to the store. That's why I did a little bit quicker one. I have to run into the grocery store. We need cucumbers. I mean, you just gotta go on a cucumber run. Y'all better be getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be sharing your recreations of tomorrow's look, not this look, tomorrow. So every Friday now, I do a look. You guys recreate it, and then I post some of you on my page. Not my story, on my page. So Fridays is now one of my favorite days. I look forward to it. I'm so excited. So get ready for that. I'll post all of these makeup details in just a little while. I'm gonna go to the produce section. If you see me, say hello. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.